Hey guys, my name is Sumit and welcome to my channel again. And in this channel, this is my new channel. So what I am going to do in this channel, I will try to upload lead code problems, some coding problems and my interview experience so that I can help other candidates out there. So make sure if you are new here, please subscribe my channel. So the lead code problem that today I'm going to do is rotate list. So the question is, given the head of a linked list, rotate the list to the right by k places. So we are given this list, we are given head and the number of times that we have to rotate the list to the right. So we are given we are given the list, and the list is 1 2 3 4 5. We have to rotate it 2 times to the right. So but we don't know the length of the linked list. So basically what you see, let's say, okay, if we rotate this list twice to the right, so one will come here one time and then second time here, and this 5 1 2, but this 5 is kind of linked to the head, but we don't know if we, but here in this function we see we don't have this tail reference, right? So we'll have to find out the tail first, because that's the node that we are going to link to the head, right? So how we are going to do that? So let's say first of all, like in the beginning we have to put the base case, like if head is equal to null. If head is null, then basically we are doing nothing, we will return null, right? We'll return null. Now let's say I will take one variable into length, and I will start it from 1. You can start it from 0, it's up to you, but in the end, after I will tell you what I am trying to say. So why I am initializing length as 1? Because we eventually has one node, right? Let's say on the first index we eventually have one node, so we have length 1, right? So now what we are going to do, we are going to yes, so we are going to take tail. We are going to make a tail node, and it will point to head right now. So this tail, it will point to head, this one. I mean sorry, not this one, I mean this one, right? So right now it's pointing to the head. Now I will iterate over the list as long as tail dot next is not null. Sorry, tail dot next is not equal to null, and as long as we are satisfied, as long as this condition is satisfied, we are going to increase the tail to tail dot next, and at the same time we are gonna increase the length. So let's say if you had initialized length with 0 like this, then after you came out of this loop, your final length would be length plus 1, like this. But since I initialized from 1, I will not do like that. Now one more thing, the main condition is here, one more condition is here, like we have to, like this k, so we have to take the modulo k modulo with n, k modulo with the length, so k modulo with length of the list. So why I am saying this, so let's say if k value is greater than the length, like here in this case, so we have to rotate the list the k modulo of length times. So for example, let's say here the length of the list is 3, right? And k value is 4. So 3 modulo 4, what will that be? So it will give you it will give you sorry, what did I say? What the fuck did I say? Yeah, sorry, k value is 4. Okay, k value is 4 and length value is 3, right? So 4 modulo 3 will be 1. So you can see we are just rotating one time, 0 one time, 1 one time, 2 one time, right? So like that. So it will take care of both the cases, if k is less than the length or if k is greater than the length, and the steps that we have to move. And one more thing, yeah, if k is 0, if k value is 0, then we are doing nothing, it will return head only. Why? Because let's say if k is multiple multiple of length, let's say length is 3 in this case, and k would be 6 if k were 6, right? So and we had to rotate 0 by 6 times. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it would come back to the same position, so we don't have to do anything actually. In the same case here, like for example, let's say the length of head is 5, and let's say if k were 10, right? So we have to rotate each node 10 times, right? So let's say start from 1, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10, so one will come to the same place. So we don't do anything when k is 0, so it will just return head, right? Now we have to take out the steps to move that we are going to move, and that will be length minus k. So length minus k. So let's say length minus k. So the length of the list is 5 and k is 2, so 5 minus 2 3, right? So the third step will be a new tail. You see 1 2 3, this is the new tail. Okay, so how will we figure out? We will, so for that we will have to have a variable called steps to move. You can name it anything you want. And one more thing, so we have to first before proceeding further, we have to connect the the tail to the head, so that it can for example, let's say right now it will be tail dot next is equal to head. So we are connecting this tail to head now. And what else, we'll have to take list node new tail. Let's name it new tail, and it will point to tail only. So let's say the new tail right now is 5 only, and we have to rotate it steps to move times, so that it comes to the exact position that we want, right? So for example, let's say while steps to move is greater than 0, sorry, is greater than 0, we are going to move the new tail dot next, and then we'll reduce the steps. We'll keep on reducing the step in each iteration, and once the steps is 0, the new tail will be at the exact position where we want it to be. Okay, now the new head is nothing but the next element of the new tail. So here in this case, the new tail is 3, right? So when we move 3 times, when 3 becomes the new tail, I mean the tail, the new head will be the next element. So next element of 3 is 4, it becomes the new head here. I mean, you can see 4 here is the next element of 3, and it becomes the new head. So what we have to do, we have to take a variable called new head, and we have to connect, I mean yeah, we'll have to connect to new tail dot next. We'll get new head, and then we will we will disconnect the link from the linked list. So new tail dot next, now it will become null, and then we will return new head, and that is it. I think it should do now. So let's see, let's run the code. Sorry, return what? Sorry, my bad, typo mistake. Steps minus what? Oh, sorry. What the heck? Yeah, it worked. Let's try to submit it now, and it worked. So our runtime is 0 millisecond, and we are faster than 100% of Java Online Summation. Okay, so that was it, guys. This was the solution of rotate right. I know I'm very much bad at explaining, but I tried a lot from my side to explain you all. I hope you like it, and please like the video, subscribe my channel when you are new here, and see you in next video. Bye.